Welcome to IELTS.net podcast. How to ace the IELTS speaking task, describing a time you helped someone make an important decision. The IELTS speaking test often includes topics that require candidates to reflect on personal experiences. One such topic that frequently appears is, describe a time when you helped someone make an important decision. This article will guide you through answering this question effectively, providing sample answers and expert tips to help you achieve a high band score. Understanding the task. Before we dive into sample answers, it's crucial to understand what the examiner is looking for when they ask you to describe a time when you helped someone make an important decision. This question assesses your ability to recall and narrate a specific event, explain the context and importance of the decision, describe your role in the decision-making process, reflect on the outcome and its impact. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. While this topic is more likely to appear in Part 2 or Part 3 of the speaking test, the examiner might ask related questions in Part 1 to warm you up. Here are some possible questions. Do you often help people make decisions? How do you usually make important decisions? Do you think it's good to ask for advice when making decisions? Let's look at a sample answer for the first question. Examiner. Do you often help people make decisions? Yes, I do. My friends and family often come to me for advice when they're facing difficult choices. I try to listen carefully and give them my honest opinion. Indeed, I find myself in that role quite frequently. My peers and relatives often seek my input when grappling with complex choices. I make a concerted effort to lend an attentive ear and offer my unbiased perspective, drawing from my own experiences and knowledge to help them navigate their dilemmas. Part 2. Long turn. Now, let's focus on the main topic. Here's a sample cue card you might receive. Describe a time when you helped someone make an important decision. You should say who the person was, what the decision was about, how you helped them, and explain the outcome of the decision. Here's a sample answer that would likely score in the band 8-9 range. I'd like to talk about a time when I helped my younger sister make a crucial decision regarding her university choice. It was about 2 years ago when she was in her final year of high school and feeling overwhelmed by the multitude of options available to her. The decision was about which university to attend and what major to pursue. My sister had always been passionate about both art and science, and she was torn between studying fine arts or biomedical engineering. It was a pivotal moment in her life, as this decision would significantly impact her future career path. To help her, I first encouraged her to articulate her thoughts and feelings about both options. We had several in-depth discussions where I asked probing questions to help her explore her motivations and long-term goals. I also suggested she conduct thorough research on both fields, including potential career prospects and the day-to-day realities of working in each area. Additionally, I arranged for her to speak with professionals in both fields, including a successful artist friend of mine and a biomedical engineer I knew through work. These conversations provided her with valuable insights and helped her envision her potential future in each path. Throughout the process, I was careful not to impose my own preferences, but rather to guide her towards making an informed decision that aligned with her passions and strengths. After several weeks of contemplation and research, she ultimately decided to pursue biomedical engineering, feeling that it offered a unique way to combine her love for art and science. The outcome of this decision has been overwhelmingly positive. My sister is now in her second year of university, thriving in her studies and deeply engaged in research projects that blend artistic design with medical technology. She often expresses gratitude for the guidance I provided, saying that the decision-making process helped her gain clarity about her goals and aspirations. This experience reinforced my belief in the importance of offering support without being directive when helping others make significant life choices. It also highlighted the value of thorough research and self-reflection in the decision-making process. Examiner's follow-up questions. How did you feel about helping your sister make this decision? Do you think it's always good to ask for help when making important decisions? Sample answer, Band 8-9. I felt a profound sense of responsibility and honor that my sister trusted me enough to seek my guidance on such a crucial matter. It was both challenging and rewarding to help her navigate this complex decision. I was acutely aware of the potential impact my input could have on her future, which made me approach the task with utmost care and thoughtfulness. Ultimately, seeing her arrive at a decision she felt confident about and watching her thrive in her chosen path has been incredibly gratifying. While I believe seeking advice can be immensely beneficial, I don't think it's always necessary or appropriate for every important decision. The value of external input depends on various factors, such as the nature of the decision, one's own expertise in the relevant area, and the availability of knowledgeable advisors. In some cases, excessive reliance on others' opinions might lead to decisions that don't align with one's own values or goals. That said, I believe that for most significant life choices, consulting trusted individuals or experts can provide valuable perspectives and help us consider angles we might have overlooked. The key is to strike a balance between seeking advice and trusting one's own judgment. Part 3. Two-way discussion. In this part, the examiner might ask more abstract questions related to decision-making and helping others. Here are some potential questions and sample answers. Do you think young people today face more difficult decisions than previous generations? That's an intriguing question that requires careful consideration. On one hand, I believe that young people today do face a unique set of challenges when it comes to decision-making. The rapid pace of technological advancement and globalization has created a world with far more options and possibilities than ever before. This abundance of choice, while potentially empowering, can also be overwhelming and paralyzing. Moreover, the interconnected nature of our world means that decisions can have far-reaching consequences that weren't as prevalent in previous generations. For instance, choosing a career path today might involve considering global job markets and the potential for certain industries to be disrupted by technology. However, it's also worth noting that increased access to information and resources can facilitate more informed decision-making. Young people today have unprecedented access to data, expert opinions, and diverse perspectives that can aid in their decision-making process. Ultimately, while the nature of decisions may have changed, I'm not sure we can definitively say they are more difficult. Each generation faces its own unique set of challenges and opportunities. What's crucial is developing strong critical thinking skills and emotional intelligence to navigate these decisions effectively, regardless of the era we live in. Examiner, how can society better prepare young people to make important life decisions? Candid 8 to 9. I believe there are several key areas where society can play a crucial role in equipping young people with the skills and knowledge necessary for effective decision-making. Firstly, our education systems should place greater emphasis on critical thinking and decision-making skills. This could involve introducing courses or modules that specifically focus on decision-making frameworks, logical reasoning, and understanding cognitive biases. By fostering these skills from an early age, we can help young people develop a more analytical approach to decision-making. Secondly, I think there's immense value in providing more real-world experiences and exposure to various career paths and life choices. This could be achieved through expanded internship programs, mentorship opportunities, and career counseling services. By giving young people a chance to explore different options firsthand, we can help them make more informed decisions about their future. Additionally, promoting financial literacy is crucial. Many important life decisions have financial implications, and a solid understanding of personal finance can significantly impact one's choices and their long-term consequences. Lastly, I believe we need to foster a culture that values self-reflection and emotional intelligence. Encouraging young people to understand their own values, strengths, and aspirations is fundamental to making decisions that align with their authentic selves. This could be supported through mindfulness programs, self-assessment tools, and open discussions about personal growth and development. By implementing these strategies, I believe we can create a society that not only provides young people with more information and opportunities, but also equips them with the skills and self-awareness necessary to navigate complex life decisions with confidence. Key vocabulary and phrases for high scores. To achieve a high band score, it's crucial to use a wide range of vocabulary and complex sentence structures. Here are some key terms and phrases that can elevate your speaking. Pivotal moment, moment, noun phrase, a crucial or decisive point in time. Example, choosing a university was a pivotal moment in my sister's life. To articulate, articulate verb, to express thoughts or feelings coherently. Example, I encouraged her to articulate her concerns about each option. In-depth, adjective, thorough and detailed. Example, we had several in-depth discussions about her career aspirations. To grapple with, phrasal verb, to struggle with or work hard to deal with a difficult problem. Example, she was grappling with the decision between two very different career paths. To envision, verb, to imagine as a future possibility. Example, the conversations helped her envision her potential future in each field. Overwhelmingly, minly, to a very great degree or extent. Example, the outcome of her decision has been overwhelmingly positive. To thrive, verb, to prosper or flourish. Example, my sister is now thriving in her studies at university. Profound, adjective, very great or intense. Example, I felt a profound sense of responsibility when helping her make this decision. Acutely aware, adjective phrase, highly conscious or sensitive to something. Example, I was acutely aware of the potential impact my advice could have. To strike a balance, idiom, to find a compromise between two extremes. Example, the key is to strike a balance between seeking advice and trusting one's own judgment. Tips from an IELTS speaking examiner. As an experienced IELTS speaking examiner, I can offer the following advice to help you excel in this part of the test. Practice narrating personal experiences. Regularly practice telling stories about times you've helped others or made important decisions yourself. This will help you become more fluent when faced with similar questions in the test. Focus on detail and reflection. Don't just state what happened. Explain why it was important, how you felt, and what you learned from the experience. This demonstrates deeper thinking and language skills. Use a variety of tenses. When describing past events, make sure to use past simple, past continuous, and past perfect tenses where appropriate. This shows your ability to use complex language structures. Incorporate idiomatic expressions. Naturally integrate idiomatic expressions into your speech. This can significantly boost your vocabulary score. Practice speaking for 2 minutes. For part 2, practice speaking on a topic for a full 2 minutes without stopping. This will help you manage your time effectively during the actual test. Develop your ideas. In part 3, don't just give short answers. Expand on your points, give examples, and consider different perspectives to showcase your ability to discuss abstract concepts. Listen carefully to the questions. Make sure you understand what the examiner is asking and address all parts of the question in your response. Stay calm and confident. Remember, the examiner is not trying to trick you. They want to give you the opportunity to demonstrate your English skills to the best of your ability. By following these tips and practicing regularly, you'll be well prepared to tackle any question about helping others make important decisions in your IELTS speaking test. Good luck! For more practice and tips on other IELTS speaking topics, you might find these articles helpful. Describe a time when you had to handle a difficult conversation. Describe a person who is known for their leadership skills. Describe a time when you taught a friend or relative something useful. Remember, the key to success in the IELTS speaking test is practice, confidence, and the ability to express your thoughts clearly and coherently. Keep practicing, and you'll see improvement in no time. Thank you so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, make sure to follow our channel so you don't miss out on more valuable content coming your way. We've got a lot of exciting topics lined up, and we'd love for you to be part of the journey. Hit that follow button and stay connected with us for more insights and inspiration. See you in the next episode.